Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Mad Kaigan. Up here today, I thought I'd do another sort of question video type thing. And today I'm gonna do a question that what has been my favourite thing that I've picked up from this year? Obviously, it's November now. I know it's still another month to go, but I can't see myself picking anything up in the next month or so. Not with the baby due within the next 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks, give or take. As you know, I sold off my game collection, and obviously, I've had it's constant ebb and flow. Things come in, things leave. I've had to sell things in order to pay for stuff. I've had to sell things or trade stuff in to get other stuff. I find deals here and there. I've got two things turning up, by the way. I'll show them when they turn up, possibly maybe tomorrow if I do a vlog video. But obviously, I picked up a Jigsaw on Blu-ray just because I've been watching through the Saw movies. I'm on number 5 tonight, so I thought, I'll upgrade Jigsaw to Blu-ray because I didn't hate Jigsaw. Spiral, never going to watch that movie again. And I finally ordered Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. It was on sale on Amazon for $17.95, brand new. I thought, you know what, that's a good deal. And that's something that happens sometimes. Don't sleep on deals. Don't go out and buy something straight away just for the sake of having it. That game was 50-60 quid when it first come out, and at least now I can go, you know what, I've got it for a good price. I was going to buy it last month. It was like 25 or 30 quid last month. So at least if I get the game, and obviously I'm a huge Warriors fan, but at least if I don't enjoy it or I don't play it for long, I know that I can get my money back as trade-in credit in CEX. I don't normally buy physical games, but if it's a game that I'm going to play, and it's cheaper than me buying it digital, or if it isn't available on Game Pass or PS Plus, I'll take a chance on it, and at least, I know that I can get some money back if I don't do it. So what has been my favourite thing that I've picked up this year? The simple answer, I'm kind of cheating here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to show everything in one thing here. But the simple answer, guys, is the complete Dragon Ball. The complete Dragon Ball collection. Now, obviously, when I say the complete Dragon Ball collection, I'm on about the three original series. Super, I am tempted to pick up on Blu-ray, but the price point I think is still a little bit high for me, and it's available on Crunchyroll. But so obviously it started with me buying Dragon Ball GT, which was £19, and this is the UK version that we got. Compare it to the other versions, as you can see, much smaller. But even the single editions of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z come like this in the UK one, which I think is pretty big. But it makes me laugh because this one, obviously, yeah, that's fine. It's a bit thicker. Fair enough, because it's the complete series. There's 10 discs here. But these ones only have 6 discs. And the UK editions, the UK editions are like this thick. So it's kind of annoying. But anyway, so I do watch anime, but not as much as like some people do. Crunchyroll's good enough for me. There's enough on there for me to check out. But obviously, Dragon Ball Z is obviously probably my favourite anime, really. And I've never actually, I say it's my favourite anime, but it's one that I've always enjoyed and followed, games and stuff like that. But I never actually, first of all, I've never watched the original Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball GT, and I've never actually sat down and watched all of the Dragon Ball Z either. So I was, I basically found on eBay this set, which come with all 5, the complete series of Dragon Ball, and then the Dragon Ball Z set, which I thought was a good price. This one was like $39.99, which is great because like places like H&B and Amazon sell the UK individual seasons for something like 15-20 quid each. So that would have cost me about £100 if I just wanted those. And this cost me £40, which I thought was great. Saved myself 60 quid. Yes, these are the US versions, but I believe the person said they are region free. Not that it matters because I've got region free player, but so yeah. And the Dragon Ball Z one, which would have cost me what, 20 quid each, 9 seasons, what, £180. You know, well, yeah, £180. Yeah, sorry. And this one cost me 70. It was like, I think it was 75 or 79. Which I thought again was a great deal, complete together. And then this one was $19.99 from HMV. So basically, I got these at a great deal, basically half the price, sometimes more than half the price, if I would have bought the individual seasons. And I have said that many times in my videos. I don't like to buy individual seasons, even with movie stuff. You know, if they do, like, for example, The Saw. You know, I know each Saw movie probably has its own Blu-ray release. Yes, it has special features in the individual one. This doesn't. But I prefer to have one, you know, a 3-disc set here with all 7 movies, you know, than take up, you know, having 7 spaces, essentially. Spaces at a premium, as you know. And I know a lot of people don't like complete editions, and some people like to buy the individual season. More so with TV shows, I prefer to buy an individual, the complete box set. Well, there's only a few exceptions. Obviously, this one technically is the complete series. It just obviously come individually wrapped. This is how they came. But then obviously I look at, for example, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. That never got a complete series box set. They had smaller box sets and other box sets. So if a series doesn't have a complete box set, yeah, I might have to buy the individual series. Or sometimes if I find individual series cheap, you know, from charity shops and things, I'll just pick them up and then, you know, hunt the other ones down. But like I said, I was so happy when I finally got the Dragon Ball series. I still have not actually sat down and watched these yet. I'm a bit behind with watching stuff. You know, I'm trying to do different things. Obviously, when my daughter comes, obviously things are going to change. I'm still going to be able to watch stuff and play stuff. Obviously, I did it with my son. You know, and I still do now. Obviously, but things are going to be different. You know. I'm hoping maybe we can get some things changed up. I would love to have a new place by this time next year, be somewhere bigger or have more space, you know. This place has a lot of issues. I won't go into personal details, but but anyway, like I was saying, going back to Dragon Ball, I was just so happy when I got the complete series. And I actually, like I said, I do like the individual DVD size. There we go. As close as you're going to get to the complete thing there. I do like the individual size DVDs. You know, like I said, it's the US version style. When I first seen these coming up on eBay, it was always from like the same sort of seller doing the same sort of stuff. But I believe these are imported. I believe this one come from China. I don't know, but it makes me laugh because I'm sure it was coming from like either China or something, but they're American edition. So I was a little bit weary at first, thinking, are these going to be like bootlegs or off-brand? But no, they are the actual official releases, because it's got all of the you know, stamps on there, like the FBI thing on there and the Funimation and all of the copyright. So if anyone who's living in the US has the Dragon Ball editions, let me know if these were the ones that you actually got. You know, I believe they also have released them on Blu-ray. I believe they've release some of these shows on Blu-ray now. Like I said, I'm happy with the DVD version for now. A lot of these older shows, even, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that Blu-ray isn't worth the price, because it is. But sometimes I've noticed, especially with older TV shows, especially animation and things with older ones, they're not always done that great, unless it's a complete remaster where they took the animation and completely remastered it. You know, sometimes it's alright, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes, you know, there's a bit of, you know, it's like when I watched when I had the Looney Tunes box set, when you're watching cartoons from like the 1930s and stuff, just how much can they do with that, those old obscure things to a Blu-ray, you know. And it's just my opinion. Like I said, obviously I'm in the process of upgrading some stuff to Blu-ray, you know, but like I said, this has definitely been my favourite thing that I've picked up this year, just because I've always wanted to have the complete Dragon Ball series. And like I said, I keep saying the complete Dragon Ball series because for me, this is what I grew up with. You know, you had the original Dragon Ball Z and then Dragon Ball GT. I know GT is no longer considered canon. Technically, Super is the canon one. This one isn't canon anymore. But honestly, I couldn't care less. It's like Star Wars. People say, oh, what's canon, what isn't canon. Do you know what? I don't care. I honestly couldn't care what's canon and what isn't. Just watch the damn movies, watch the damn show, play the damn game. Who cares if it's fucking canon or not? If you enjoy it, that's all that matters. It's not real. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy it. Don't need to pick and choose, you know. If you know, you can be interested in something, sure, but that's just my opinion. I couldn't care less what things are canon, what aren't. If I'm enjoying what I'm watching or what I'm playing, that's good enough for me, you know. Yeah, people say like, oh, you want to get invested in the story, fine, you know, but who cares at the end of the day? If the show was originally intended as a sequel to the original version and then 10 years later they say it's no longer canon, it ain't going to change the fact that the original show is still going to be a continuation from what it originally was intended as. They've not gone back and changed it or got rid of it. It still believes it is, you know. Like I said, there are a couple of other Dragon Ball things that I do want to get. I do want to get the Dragon Ball Kai complete series as well, which I know is a remaster of Dragon Ball Z, trimmed down, of course. But I would like to have that for collection purposes, but also would like to check them out again, because I did watch a few episodes and I thought it looked pretty good. And I would like to get Dragon Ball Super at some point, but again, I don't know if I'm going to invest in it or not, just because it's on Crunchyroll at the moment. I know that could get taken off Crunchyroll, so maybe it's a good idea to get it. It's like 60, 65, 70 quid at the moment. Maybe next year I'll pick it up. And then there's also the Dragon Ball Z, the complete movie collection, which has the 24 Dragon Ball Z movies, which I do want to get. Which, ironically, if you can believe this, the DVD version was going for more than the Blu-ray version of that. It blows my mind. Maybe it was because it was released in limited quantities. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen that happen? Like I said, I know Dragon Ball Z is getting Blu-ray, individual Blu-ray releases, and I think there is an unofficial, like kind of like these ones. There, it might have been Blu-ray released elsewhere, but like I said, I don't know if my 4K player that I've got can play other region Blu-ray, so I don't want to spend 60, 70 quid, 80 quid, 100 quid on a Blu-ray set and then put it in and it don't work. You know, there is obviously other ways around it, I know that, but I prefer to stick with something that I know is going to work, you know. But there we have it, guys. So, smaller video here today, just sort of telling you guys my favourite thing that I picked up this year. Definitely the Dragon Ball thing. I'm debating on whether or not to start it this year or maybe start it next year. I might start it in the new year, kind of a New Year's resolution, New Year's TV series kind of thing. Let me know what you think I should do, and let me know your favourite Dragon Ball show, your favourite Dragon Ball character. Mine is Vegeta. Let me know your favourite Dragon Ball villain. I know Vegeta is was a villain, but I liked him as a villain and as a hero. And obviously, let me know your favourite anime as well, outside of Dragon Ball Z. I really enjoyed the Dot Hack series as well. That was another one I enjoyed. Gundam as well. But I do like, checking out all kinds of anime. I enjoy anime for what it is. There's some fun ones out there. But anyway, guys, as always, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. I'll probably be doing a vlog video tomorrow. I've got the day to myself tomorrow, so I'll probably do a vlog video. Let you know what I've been watching, what I've been playing. If that Dynasty Warriors should turn up today, hopefully. I don't think Jigsaw will turn up till next week, but I'll show the Dynasty Warriors off tomorrow. And then I might give it a go tomorrow. I'm going to play some Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered tonight, the PS4 version. Played a little bit of Sims 2 Pets this morning on PS2, and I don't know if it's just me, but when I play a game for so long, I sort of get so invested in it, and then when I stop playing it, I find it so hard to go back to. I even uninstalled Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I just can't go back to that game now. But tonight, Saw 5. Anyway, guys, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Mad Kygo, and as always, have a nice day, and let me know your best pickup of this year and what you're hoping to get in the new year. Take care, and bye-bye.